Toilet paper is one of the most essential everyday products on Earth. Soft, disposable, and used billions of times a day, yet almost no one ever thinks about the massive industrial system required to produce it. Behind every roll in a bathroom lies a highly engineered process involving recycled paper recovery, pulping chemistry, massive drying machines, precision embossing, high-speed winding, automated cutting, and non-stop packaging lines operating around the clock. What seems like a simple paper roll is actually the result of one of the largest and most efficient paper manufacturing operations in the modern world. And today on the How Factory, we're going inside the giant mills where toilet paper is transformed from recycled pulp into the soft, strong rolls shipped worldwide. The process begins far from the bathroom, at recycling centers and paper collection facilities. Large volumes of used paper, such as office paper, cardboard, and other clean paper waste, are collected and transported to tissue mills. Some toilet paper is also made from virgin wood pulp, but recycled fiber plays a major role in modern production. At the mill, incoming paper is inspected to remove contaminants like plastic, staples, tape, or food residue. Conveyor belts carry the paper through sorting systems that separate usable fiber from waste. This initial screening is critical because impurities can damage machinery or weaken the final product. Once sorted, the paper enters the pulping stage. Massive hydropulpers, giant tanks filled with warm water, churn the paper at high speed, breaking it down into individual cellulose fibers. Rotating blades and turbulence tear the paper apart, creating a slurry that resembles thick soup. During this process, additional cleaning systems remove ink, adhesives, and microscopic contaminants. Centrifugal cleaners spin the pulp so heavier particles fall away, while screens filter out unwanted debris. The goal is to recover clean, flexible fibers that can be reused to make soft tissue. After pulping, the fiber slurry undergoes de-inking and bleaching. Even recycled paper must be lightened and purified before becoming toilet paper. Air flotation systems inject air bubbles into the slurry, lifting ink particles to the surface where they are skimmed off. Chemical agents help detach ink from fibers without damaging them. Depending on the desired whiteness, the pulp may be bleached using oxygen-based or hydrogen peroxide systems. Modern mills avoid harsh chlorine processes, focusing instead on environmentally safer methods. At the end of this stage, the pulp is clean, bright, and ready for paper formation. And then now comes one of the most impressive machines in the factory, the tissue paper machine. This machine can stretch hundreds of meters long and run at astonishing speeds. The cleaned pulp, now mostly water with only a few % fiber, is pumped onto a moving wire screen called a forming fabric. As the slurry spreads across the screen, water drains away, leaving a thin mat of fibers. This mat is extremely fragile at first, so vacuum systems gently remove more water while supporting the sheet. The fibers begin bonding naturally, forming the structure of the paper. From the forming section, the wet paper sheet transfers onto a massive heated cylinder known as a Yankee dryer. This is where toilet paper gains its softness and bulk. The Yankee dryer is a giant steam-heated drum that dries the paper rapidly as it presses against the surface. A special adhesive holds the paper to the drum, while hot air hoods blast moisture away. As the paper dries, a doctor blade scrapes it off the drum in a process called creping. This scraping action creates tiny folds and wrinkles in the paper, giving toilet paper its softness, stretch, and absorbency. Creping is a delicate balance. Too much, and the paper becomes weak. Too little, and it feels stiff. Once crept, the tissue paper is fully dry, but still incredibly thin. It moves through additional rollers that control thickness, tension, and texture. At this stage, plies are formed. Single-ply paper may move directly forward, while 2-ply or 3-ply products involve layering multiple sheets together. These layers are bonded using pressure or small amounts of adhesive at specific points. Multi-ply construction improves strength and comfort without making the paper feel heavy. Next comes embossing, a key step in toilet paper manufacturing. Embossing rollers press patterns into the layered tissue, creating decorative designs while increasing bulk and absorbency. These patterns also help the plies bond together more securely. Embossing requires precise alignment. If the rollers drift even slightly, the paper can tear or lose uniformity. Sensors and automated controls constantly adjust pressure and alignment to maintain consistent quality at high speed. After embossing, the continuous sheet of toilet paper moves to the winding section. Here, the paper is wound onto large cardboard tubes to form massive parent rolls. These parent rolls can be several meters wide and weigh thousands of kilograms. The winding tension must be carefully controlled. Too tight, and the paper becomes dense and rough. Too loose, and the rolls deform during cutting. Once complete, parent rolls are transferred to converting lines where they are turned into consumer-sized products. In the converting area, parent rolls are loaded onto unwind stands. The paper feeds into high-speed rewinding machines that cut, perforate, and wind the paper into individual toilet paper rolls. Perforation blades create the familiar tear lines at precise intervals. These perforations must be strong enough to hold the roll together, but weak enough to tear cleanly. Rewinders spin cardboard cores while wrapping the paper around them, building rolls to exact diameter and sheet count specifications. As rolls form, automatic knives cut them to length. The finished rolls pass through inspection systems that check diameter, weight, and sheet alignment. Any roll that fails to meet standards is removed automatically. High-end systems use cameras and sensors to detect defects like uneven winding, crushed cores, or misaligned perforations. Once cut, rolls move to packaging. Toilet paper packaging is designed for speed and efficiency rather than appearance alone. Rolls are grouped into packs, often 4, 6, 12, or even 24 rolls, using high-speed bundling machines. Plastic film wraps around the rolls, sealing them tightly while allowing some compression for shipping efficiency. Printed branding, product information, and barcodes are applied during wrapping. Some products use paper-based packaging as companies seek more sustainable options. After wrapping, packs are transferred to case packing systems. Robotic arms or automated loaders place packages into cardboard cases or stack them directly onto pallets. Palletizers arrange packs in stable configurations to prevent shifting during transport. Stretch wrap machines secure the pallets for shipping. Warehouse systems track every pallet's destination, batch number, and production time. Throughout the entire process, quality control never stops. Laboratories test paper softness, strength, absorbency, and disintegration behavior. Toilet paper must be strong enough to use, yet break down quickly in water to prevent plumbing issues. Samples are flushed and agitated in test systems that simulate real-world conditions. Fiber composition, moisture content, and ply bonding are continuously monitored. If any parameter drifts outside specification, adjustments are made immediately on the production line. Behind the scenes, toilet paper manufacturing is also heavily focused on efficiency and sustainability. Mills recycle water extensively, filtering and reusing it throughout the pulping and paper-making process. Heat from the Yankee dryer is recovered and reused. Waste fibers are captured and returned to the system. Sludge from de-inking is processed for energy recovery or responsible disposal. Modern mills aim to minimize environmental impact while producing enormous volumes of paper. What makes toilet paper manufacturing remarkable is the scale and speed at which it operates. Tissue machines run non-stop, producing kilometers of paper every hour. Converting lines can turn that paper into thousands of rolls per minute. All of this must happen with extreme consistency. Every roll must feel the same, tear the same, and dissolve the same no matter where it's purchased. From recycled paper fibers swirling in a pulper to soft embossed sheets wrapped around a cardboard core, the journey of toilet paper is a masterclass in industrial efficiency. It combines chemistry, mechanical engineering, automation, and material science to produce a product so familiar that most people never question how it's made. And that is exactly how toilet paper is cleaned, pulped, dried, creped, embossed, perforated, rolled, wrapped, and shipped. A massive industrial process hidden behind one of the most essential everyday products on Earth. Thanks for watching The How Factory, where we reveal how the world really works. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us again for more deep dives into the machines, factories, and systems behind everyday products.